one! He's got two! G2 are losing! G2 are losing! Where were you? The rookies of Europe have taken down the world finalists. Mad Lions have defeated G2.
G2 and Fnatic have been dominating Europe for like the past 3 or 4 years, but I think it's my time to end their legacy.
Already almost down, gets caught out, and now upsets the next one, they're just dead. Origin can't do anything about this, they just get swept off the map.
Their top laner tends to play weak side a lot, which is something I profit from a lot. I'm not too worried about playing a team like Mad Lions.
Team consistently that will make that happen. As skirmishing topside. Hit it with the W.
Wait, Bubba might have the magic touch ready. He's going to flash forward. That's the W that you talked about, but now here comes the call of Forge God. Where's the Ram going to go? First blood coming through for Arome. What did we say, Frosker? We talked about Bubba. He's going to be so much stronger, but no, Arome's not taking shit from anybody. Look at that.
Hit him. And now the wet noodle fight truly begins, which means I think more focus on mid lane.
Oh, excellent play. Humanoid not to flash away, but it's a stolen ignite. Selfie now coming over the wall, still only level 5. Shadow, we have to respect it. And while we've been talking a lot about the top side of the map, top side has been the focus, and Herald, in fact, for both sides. Bubba getting aggressive, going for this play, but the knockup is there and Shadow's over the wall. Still only level 5 for Shadow, however. Bubba knocking him back. Magic touch going to heal him up nice and good. And there it is.
Humanoid's looking for those crazy, like, 2v1 outplays, the 1v1 tower dives.
Oh,
no
that's
flash.
a knockback, though. Humanoid without a flash is now just trying to waddle his way out to safety. That's a very slow Rek'Sai. Can't find the knockup quite yet, but now the ulti is going to guarantee the land. Shadow, though, with the kick back. Here comes the Reckless ult to save the day. Self-made under the tower.
Back to Humanoid. Humanoid on Zoe.
Ult that thought. There's a hook. There's a bit of damage on Carzzy. We might get an ult out, but no. It's going to be the barrier as well as the heal. Kaiser and Carzzy both burning their secondary zone.
The pick option to try to find long-range bubbles. That's less Humanoid dying on side lane. And you know what? I respect a player that tries to play at max limitations. Like, Humanoid goes for the crazy play, so eventually it's not that crazy anymore.
And I think in that case, when you look back at that replay, it seems to me, at least, that Humanoid may have First item has now been completed from Nemesis. He's going to do a lot of damage here. They're trying to zone away. Blippo's ult is out, and they've already waited for it. Arome's going for the setup on the backside. Ornhorn comes through, but it's going to be a whiff. Not the field goal that they were looking for. Carzzy now running forward. Big ulti coming in from Humanoid, but he manages to go back. Hylissang pulled the enemy backline, trying to buy a bit more time. Shield coming in from Reckless. Hylissang now stepping forward, but he has to be careful because that's the Herald over to Mad Fnatic.
Tower being down, you can see Blippo shove the way forward. It gives him this massive window since there's no tower to roam down, get to his team first. He's now looking for the flank.
Carzzy is absolutely fearless. He has Zillion ult, so he's just going to go in straight into the enemy team. Problem is, no one else is around. He doesn't have a Thresh Lantern, so bye-bye Carzzy. Bit over-aggressive there from the Mad Lions AD carry. A bit too much confidence after that G2 series. The fight's going to continue, but not a whole lot of consequence.
So that's kind of the next step up of the game. Losing mid, they've lost now the pressure game, at least on the top side of the map.
And even after their win against G2, you still have to wonder how they're going to handle those high-intensity situations. Like this one right here. Unstoppable for Arome comes out, but it might be too little too late as Reckless and Hylissang are now on the chase. More than enough CC here. Glacial Augment going to proc the slow. Good sidestep there. Both pieces of CC still unstoppable. Arome, though, going to get hooked back. Trying to make his way out of this one. Kaiser does have ultimate available. Is going to speed him out to safety. Good on
Sweet sidesteps. And I think Fnatic are now going to change up their style as Nemesis grabs Humanoid.
Not afraid to just run face first into that Zoe. All those cooldowns are gone. That's going to be Zoe's actual flash taken away, but Nemesis is out of cooldowns. There goes the ulti from Reckless. The kick back. Shadow missing the follow-up. A rare misstep from the Mad Lions jungler. The knockup comes through. Easy follow-up there. You cannot afford to make mistakes like that. Again, small mistakes like that, and it comes back to you. They do still have to prove more. Obviously, beating G2 is fantastic, but if you want to stand at the top of Europe, you have to execute on these plays. When someone gets aggressive, you have to be able to fight back. You have to hit your skill shots, and it just does not happen here for Mad.
And the cooler thing here is that this is Nemesis versus Humanoid. These are the two Mad Lion mid laners going toe-to-toe. These guys have faced so many times. They were in the competition for who was truly going to be like that next rising star.
A bit more aggressive, and now we see Fnatic continuing to pull ahead. That's just a wet noodle fight. I'm not going to cast it until there's any actual kill pressure. But 6K gold lead for Fnatic at this point in the game, alongside the double drakes. It feels...
but then going for the dead man's plate to kind of work in tandem with the roaming potential that Hilly likes to have.
I thought the ultimate's going to come back to them, selling all their damage onto Blippo. The Lantern alongside the healing coming in, piercing light.
And even if you catch him, you can't kill him.
Oh, flank on mid lane. Blippo now going in. He's going straight onto Kaiser. He just wants to isolate the Zillion. The ulti now forced out, and that means Carzzy has to run for the hills. Selfie trying to make his way in, but the kickback's coming through. Still, Blippo's right on top of Carzzy. Carzzy's desperately trying to live. He's got a lot of life steal, but I don't think it's going to be enough. He's getting burned down, and there it is. Selfie going to find the kill. Nemesis swoops in and takes down Humanoid once again. Selfmade now on the chase, and Fnatic are just going to be able to barrel into the base of the map. I forgot. I did not know. Shout out to Selfmade for that one. Sorry, Frostgren, you had a great point ready. I hadn't seen it before. It was a special time seeing the Pengu cheering.
It's fine.
Fnatic.
Take your moment.
There you go. Fnatic closing out game one with confidence. Very slow controlled in the early game, but once Fnatic found that big lead, there was no coming back for the Mad Lions. Adaptation in game two is going to be the name of the game as we close this first one out with a Fnatic win and a dabbing Pengu. My God, yes, I've waited for so long.